So today we're going to talk about why I switched from Canon to Sony. What's up guys, Ryan Weber here, and today we're going to talk about why we switched into the new Sony a7S III. For the past 2 years, I have been shooting on Canon cameras. I had a Canon C200, I had a Canon EOS R5, and before that I had a Canon EOS R. And that's what I use to run my video production company. Recently here in 2020, with the news of the Sony a7S III, I decided to jump ship from Canon and go ahead and make my way over to Sony. Since I've done that, I could not be happier. So some of the things that made me switch over to Sony from Canon. And I'm not saying anything's wrong with Canon. I still love Canon. I would have kept my Canon C200 other than it's just a little bit bigger than this, which we'll get into later. So one of the main reasons I switched into the Sony system is because of the file sizes. When I was shooting video, the Canon R5 especially had just massive files to get the best quality image that you could produce. When I tested out the Sony, you could get much smaller files, and it was easier for your computer to process and edit. And so I run a video production company where we're putting out somewhere around 100 videos a month for our clients. And so when you started running through 100 videos a month at 3 to 4 times larger file sizes, which took 20 to 30 minutes longer per edit just because of the processing power needed, we started getting really inefficient, and it was really putting a stress on me and my team to get out our products at a timely manner. Now, a big knock on Sony systems in the past was their color science. Really, the colors just didn't look very good. It didn't look natural. It was a lot of work to edit and process those colors. Now, since I've switched over to Sony, they've changed the color science. They now have 10-bit 422, all internal for the camera. I now think that the Sony colors, and this is my personal preference, I think the Sony colors look better than Canon. A big draw to me to Canon was because the colors looked so good out of camera, it was just really minimal processing for us to get a good looking image. And now for the Sony cameras, we can shoot an S-Log3, get a really wide dynamic range, and just some simple tweaks, it can look really good, and we can pull and push the colors to get whatever look we're trying to get for our clients much easier and quicker. Another thing that really drew me to the Sony system is their accessories, and I don't think Canon's doing this. I hadn't seen it from anything that I've been using, but the Sony accessories, they're making accessories that are wireless, and I am all about no wires. All of my equipment here in the office, we have no wires on our lights. We use all V-mount batteries. We use wireless mics. We try to stay as wireless as possible because it helps us being mobile. Same thing with these accessories for the Sonys. So they have a wireless input, so this shotgun mic is wireless. There's no wires to attach. It's not here yet, but I have another wireless connection to allow for XLR cables so we can have higher quality microphones. Once again, wireless into the camera, and for me, that just makes things easier for us to run our production company. And lastly, and probably the deciding factor of really why I decided to move into Sony for the next near future, is because I feel like Sony has put a higher priority on their video production. I feel like they're moving to a lot of their efforts going to make videos better, making video production better, and really helping out somebody that produces videos for content. And so when I looked at that and the direction that Sony looked like they were going with all of their camera and their science and their efforts, it made me say, well, if I'm shooting videos for clients, they're going to be putting more effort into developing new software and systems and things that's going to help a videographer. When it all boiled down to it, that was the main deciding factor to help me say, you know what, I'm going to put the next 2, 3, 4 years of our video processing systems into Sony versus Canon. So if you're thinking about switching over to Sony or Canon or any of these other systems, go ahead, do some research. I hope this was something that was helpful for you if you are deciding to possibly jump ship and go over to Sony. I haven't been disappointed so far, but stay tuned, subscribe, follow along, because I'm gonna be going over everything that I learned with using these new Sony cameras for video production. Guys, once again, Ryan Weber, and I'll see you in the next video.